Item number 4 is now is the time and place for a public hearing to hear comments and concerns on the housing rehabilitation program in progress. Adam, have you had any written or oral comments?
I have not.
Okay, Lori Gilbert is here tonight to answer questions, give comments about it. Lori?
Give a little report. If there are any new council members, this CDBG grant was awarded in '08. The total amount of the budget is $364,990. The admin from that is $15,000, and that is to work with the reports and making sure that everything is running according to federal and state regulations. The program budget, $349,990, includes the city match of $40,000, which is usually distributed through technical fees and interest if accrued while waiting for the drawdowns coming through from the state. What the object of this program is to make those income-eligible families' homes meet what the state calls is the Iowa minimum rehab standards. So when our inspectors go and look at the projects, they go and they have to look at the whole project. They have to look at the roof, the windows, the siding, the mechanical, the plumbing, eliminate any health and safety hazards, and also try and make that home as energy efficient as possible. In return, that homeowner signs a 5-year forgivable lien. The lien is in the name of the city, and that includes all the hard program costs, all the hard construction costs. As you will see down here, we have the participants so far. We have 8. The targeted goal was 10. You'll see the obligated are spent, and for instance, the first one's $30,355. That not only includes $24,999 of hard costs, but the additional work for safe work practices dealing with lead-based paint is not included in on the lien, because the state, that's what the state says. So. And it also includes any technical fees, the inspection fees, and any soft cost and all that. So we have to date obligated, where's that, $243,776. There is a balance of $106,214. If the average project has been running around $30,472, that means that we should be able to do 11 or 12 projects. The additional projects does not make a difference to the city's match. It's just that we're able to get a couple more projects done within that budget. You'll see on this far right column, other funds. There have been a few projects that have overrun the maximum amount that we can invest in. There was a case where once we took off the siding, it was old brick, which wasn't in very good shape, so we had to restabilize that. There were things like that. But we have been able to invest other funds through Region 12, whether it be a federal home loan grant program. Most of these have been low-interest loans that we provided to the homeowner in addition to pay for. So that will be a hard loan, and their payments mostly have started. The one on 1122 Dumby, you can see the overrun was quite a bit, but
Sorry about that.
That was mainly because that was the one where the brick, once we uncovered it, the old brick siding was not in good shape. So we do have a couple applications. I didn't get a chance to ask the staff at where we are at, but if those two that are in process aren't actually activated, then we will be putting an ad out in the paper because we have funds to help additional families.
That's good.
I got a question for you. You said we had $106,000, or you had $106,214 left, and you're anticipating another, how many projects out of that at 30,000 apiece?
3 to 4, because they all don't run that much. So, you know, if you take 30,000 into 106. We at least should be able to do 3. We'll meet our targeted goal of 10 and hopefully do at least 1 additional. So. Now the lien specifically states that should the family sell, just move out, rent, for whatever purpose, then that money prorated 20% a year is forgiven. And say in year 3, somebody sells their home, then the additional money goes back to the city from that sale. Or if we find out that it is rented, we'll help the city try and recoup that money. And we've been able to do that by in instances before where they have to move, so they want to keep the property but they're renting it. We turn the balance into a loan, and then those proceeds would go back to the city.
Under status, what's the difference between closed and closeout?
Closed means that everything, all the paperwork's done, it's reported to state. Closeout means that we're still doing final paperwork, going, checking the file through, making sure all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted. Some of the work that's been done, again, mostly, I don't know if you drive around, I wished I could have brought some pictures. That was my intention, but I apologize for that. But I think if you drive around on these addresses, hopefully you'll see a nice improvement in some of the properties.
Anyone else have any questions or comments for Lori? I really appreciate you being here
Not a problem.
and to bring us up to date, and I would ask for a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved. Second.
Call for a vote.
Councilman Johnston?
Yes.
Hanson?
Yes.
Rennie?
Yes.
Gerhart?
Yes.
Motion carried.